Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we would like to present to you about our material, the attitude of teaching profession. So let's move to the first slide. Definition of attitude. Allport defined the attitude as a mental and neural state of readiness to respond, organized through experience exerting a directive and dynamic influence on behavior. It is a state of readiness to perform an action. It is an observable trait which characterizes a person, thought, and action. So the next slide is the attitude of teaching. The teaching profession requires a certain dominant behavior of teachers. This profession considers service above personal gains. The success of the teaching learning process depends on the attitude of teacher. The personality of students can be developed from the personality of teacher itself. The personality of students can be developed from the personality of teachers who are kind, caring, and ready to sacrifice, and who show sincere interest in students.
And next we have a teacher should. First is demonstrate care and kindness in the classroom. Professional values for teacher measure all the characteristics of teaching professions like responsibilities, attitude, honesty, fairness, integrity, diligence, loyalty, cooperation, justice, faithfulness, respect for others and self, teaching procedures, assessment of student, and conduct of behavior. And second, share responsibility with the college and encourage creativity in student. Appreciate new ideas. When your student comes up with a new idea that's not quite ready, thank them, add information, and invite them to keep thinking. Reward effort, not just success. Third is understands the student and accept the diversity of them. Get to know your student, maintain consistent communication, acknowledge and respect every student. Practice cultural sensitivity, incorporate diversity in the lesson plan, give student freedom and flexibility. And fourth is individualize instruction and treat all students equally. Connect when you're teaching to real life. One key way to involve students in their learning is to make sure the materials speak to them. Use students' interest and fascination. Give student choices, hook their interest with fun transition. Teach students self-monitoring skills. And last is avoid negative communication. Teachers' attitude can help or hurt student motivation, achievement, and well-being. Recent studies found that negative teacher attitude can impair academic achievement and increase student psychological disorders and psychical symptoms of stress. The attitude towards the teaching profession show the personality of the teacher. Teachers with positive attitude try their best and achieve the goal.
The next slide is the main jobs of teachers. Teachers develop curriculum and lesson plans and present those lessons to their students individually or in groups. They track the progress of their students and create reports to inform parents about their progress. Teachers are responsible for maintaining a safe and respectful classroom environment in order to optimize student capabilities and develop their love of learning. Jadi guru itu harus mengembangkan kurikulum dan rencana pelajaran atau RPS dan menyajikan pelajaran tersebut kepada siswa secara individu atau dalam kelompok. Mereka melacak kemajuan siswa dan membuat laporan untuk memberitahu orang tua tentang perkembangan peserta didiknya. Guru bertanggung jawab untuk menjaga lingkungan kelas agar aman untuk mengoptimalkan kemampuan siswa dan mengembangkan kecintaan mereka terhadap pelajaran yang sedang diajarkan. And the next slide, responsibilities for teacher. Jadi ada tanggung jawab untuk guru. Yang pertama ada develop curriculum to meet development goals and instructional activities. Jadi untuk mengembangkan kurikulum untuk memenuhi tujuan perkembangan dan kegiatan instruksional. Dan yang kedua ada prepare lesson materials, grade papers, manage the classroom, evaluate and give feedback to student. Jadi tanggung jawab selanjutnya ada mempersiapkan bahan pelajaran, menilai makalah, mengelola kelas, mengevaluasi dan memberikan feedback kepada siswanya. Dan yang ketiga ada exercise open and respectful communication with families, co-workers, supervisors, and other school staff. Jadi tanggung jawabnya ada memiliki komunikasi yang terbuka dan saling menghormati dengan keluarga, rekan kerja, pengawas, atau staf sekolah lainnya. Dan selanjutnya ada measure progress and accomplishments of students towards their academic achievements on a regular basis and provide progress report as required. Mengukur perkembangan dan prestasi siswa terhadap prestasi akademiknya secara teratur dan memberikan laporan perkembangannya sesuai kebutuhan. Jadi kayak rapot. Selanjutnya ada create and keep records on attendance, accidents, incident, and other noteworthy events in accordance with licensing guidelines and program policies. Jadi membuat dan menyiapkan catatan tentang kehadirannya atau ada kegiatan atau ada acara penting lainnya sesuai dengan pedoman perizinan dan kebijakan program. Terus ada attend conferences and workshops in order to further advance professional development. Jadi menghadiri konferensi atau lokakarya untuk memajukan perkembangan profesional lebih lanjut. Selanjutnya ada manage student behavior in accordance with outline guidelines. Mengelola perilaku siswa sesuai dengan pedoman yang digariskan. Jadi apabila ada siswa yang melanggar peraturan, seorang guru bertanggung jawab untuk membimbing siswa tersebut untuk kembali mengikuti aturan yang sudah ada. Terus yang terakhir ada provide a safe, thriving, and respectful environment for all. Menyediakan lingkungan yang aman untuk siswa di kelas maupun di lingkungan sekolah atau kampus. Dan ada tambahan, yaitu ada kualifikasi untuk seorang guru. Di antaranya ada keterampilan komunikasi lisan dan tertulis yang berkembang. Selanjutnya mampu membangun hubungan secara efektif dan profesional dengan keluarga atau siswa-siswanya. Memiliki pengalaman mengembangkan dan menerapkan kurikulum. Selanjutnya kemampuan yang terbukti untuk menjaga lingkungan kelas yang aman untuk para siswanya.
Okay, I will continue explanation from Gina Maria. The main jobs of teacher. Number 1 is the controller. The teacher is in complete charge of the class. What students do, what they say, and how they say it. The teacher assumes this role when a new language is being introduced and accurate reproductions and drilling techniques are needed. In the classroom, the teacher must lead the center of the focus. The teacher might have the gift of instructions and can inspire through their own knowledge or experience. The second is the prompter. The teacher encourages students to participate and make suggestions about how students might progress in an activity. The teacher should be helping students only when necessary, when learners are literally lost of words, like the students don't know how to say about what they feel maybe, and the prompter can encourage basically nodding students. Students can sometimes lose the thought or become unsure how to approach. The prompter is this regret can prompt but always in supportive ways. And the third is the research. The teacher is a kind of walking research center ready to offer help if needed or provide learners with whatever language they lack when performing communicative activities. The teacher must make her or himself available so that learners can consult to her or him, like that. And the fourth is the assessor. The teacher assumes this role to see how well students are performing or how well they performed. Feedback and correction are organized and created. There are a variety of ways we can grade learners. The roles of an assessor give the teacher an opportunity to correct learners.
So, the next one is about the roles of a professional teacher. But before telling about them all, I would like to tell you about the definition of a professional teacher. So, what is a professional teacher? Unfortunately, a professional teacher is one that is able to become a learner as well as an educator, possess the pedagogy ability to teach the content and create a diverse classroom climate that makes the students feel welcomed. So the first one we have pedagogical content knowledge. So this is the teacher's responsibility to students to be able to transform the content for the purpose of teaching. Finding ways to connect the subject to the students' experience and ideas so that they understand and be able to build their skills. That is why having pedagogical content knowledge is really important and needed to be had and applied by every teacher in the world. The second one, there is leader. So being a teacher only to get salary or to get a high salary is not enough, but also a teacher should be a leader, a good leader. The teacher's goal is to be a leader and believe that the students can contribute to the class activities and teachers can lead their students as good as possible. A teacher should be able to determine the students about the things that should be done and shouldn't be done by them. Being able to get things done for the overall good of the school, class, or students, and having a good problem solving ability, courageous, integrity, and good communication skills to lead the students is also needed to be a leader.
Okay, next. Communication. Teacher goals is to be able to communicate lesson, content, and objective efficiently to students. The ability to communicate effectively to college and parents. Teacher aim is to be able to articulate effectively the what and why of what teacher doing.
Okay, I will continue the explanation from Bayu. So the sixth is reflect on the practice. The teacher strives to reflect on practices in an effort to link professional growth to professional goals. Demonstrated, the teachers analyze student learning, development, and growth. Seventh, student diversity. It is the teacher's responsibility to create a classroom that is safe, accepting, and capitalizing on difference. The teacher's goal is to be passionate about teaching in hopes to engage students and have students actively participating in learning.